Okay, now, Walt, you've had your little joke. Give her to somebody else. I ask for a man.
We don't have a man with her qualifications.
Seriously, Brad, if you treat her right, she might make you a darn good employee.
What do you mean, treat her right?
Get that chip off your shoulder.
She's a woman, isn't she?
Oh, I'm just a girl. Take a good look at me. Just a typical prototype. Oh.
My name is Nicolette Moreno, and I'm the Vice President and founder of Open English.
So, hi, my name is Kristen McLean. I'm the CEO and founder of Geeky Beach.
My name is Alina Baleen. I started AdSuch, which is my freelance graphic design company, in 2007 after I graduated college.
So Love is a site for crowdsourcing fashion design, and what that means is we provide a platform where anyone can submit an idea for a clothing item or accessory.
Open English is an online school, and we focus on Latin America. And my role in the company is I manage the product development.
We're a Miami-based tech startup that develops platforms and analytics for the book publishing market. We're fortunate that we work in publishing, which historically has actually had a lot of women in it. So I think it's interesting. Miami is a city that was founded by women, and I find that I don't run into as much sort of sexism down here in the tech community as I have, say, in New York.
It's definitely a male-dominated world, and that can be intimidating at certain times. You know, going to events, networking, trying to get your name out, especially when you're talking to VCs, investors, it's all very male-dominated. And a lot of times you kind of have to, you feel like you have to work a little bit harder than everybody else to really be taken seriously.
So generally, if we run into a funder or an advisor who does tend to come from the programmer side of technology, where they just you know, either lack the social skills or are just fundamentally not really comfortable with women and the CXO level, we just pass on them as funders.
I have to be that much better and overachieve.
Well, I think it's really important to start a business in an area that you know really well, because I think that these days the thing that I see really distinguishing companies that are successful from companies that aren't is a certain amount of domain expertise.
I think there are more opportunities. I think there's more communication of what's going on. A lot of more people are hearing about it, seeing about it, reading about it in the newspaper. You know, technology is it's happening.
A lot of what really matters when you're starting a company from scratch is that people have to absolutely believe that you can do what you say you're going to do.
Evolving is the most important thing, but what I look for and what I try to do, and I think why I've been successful, is that I'm incredibly decisive. You've got to make decisions, and the thing is, you can make a decision and then change your mind.
You have to be really brave and just really trust that you can do it, and just take the next step, not necessarily think so far ahead, but just like, okay, what's the next step that I need to do to push this forward?
I have to be that much better and overachieve.
You know, tell them not to be afraid to reach out for help, for mentorship, for support.
I have one little girl named Lola, she's 5, and her teacher asked her recently what she wanted to be when she grows up. And she said a mom. And the teacher thought that was really interesting because, you know, she wasn't really sure where that was coming from, but she sort of mentioned it to me. And I asked her, and I was like, what does that mean? Like, you want to be a mom? And she's like, oh, you know, go to an office, like have a cool office and like work on my computer, and like, I was like, oh, that's awesome, right? Okay, rock on, sister. Like, that's great, you know, that's what you think it is, you know, I mean, that's really cool.
Oh.